Just hours now, we'll be in court as attorneys for the suspected freeway shooter wrangle over the evidence against him. Allen Merritt Jr. is charged with 15 counts, but his lawyer says he has an alibi. ABC 15's Mary Ellen Resendez joining us live outside the court. Mary Ellen, you spoke with one of Merritt's high-profile attorneys tonight. What evidence are they trying to keep out here?
Yes, Kim, I spoke with defense attorney Jason Lamb. He and defense attorney Ulysses Farragut basically want their client released. He's claiming, as you said, that they have an alibi for this shooter, for this alleged shooter, and that he wasn't anywhere near the scene, let alone that trigger.
We've made offers of proof as to the alibi. We want to be transparent about the witnesses. We want the state to have an opportunity to cross-examine them.
In last week's court hearing, defense attorneys asked for a mini trial of sorts to go over the evidence showing the primary suspect in the freeway shootings, Allen Merritt Jr., wasn't behind the trigger. And they say they have witnesses to prove it.
Because it's the court's ultimate decision to determine their credibility. And on one hand, if the state is going to say they're not credible, yet forego the opportunity to examine them through an evidentiary hearing, well, that just doesn't make sense to us.
Ballistic tests tied Merritt's gun to 4 of the 11 shootings. Legal experts say Merritt then tied himself to the gun when he told detectives he had his gun with him from the time he bought it to the time he pawned it. But defense attorneys say that is not the case. They say they not only have witnesses, but phone records showing Merritt wasn't behind the trigger or even at the scene. Tomorrow, they'll only argue to allow those witnesses to testify on Merritt's behalf at a November 16th hearing. That's when the actual mini trial will be heard, if the judge allows it.
Now, one of the witnesses they say will be testifying on Merritt's behalf in that November 16th hearing, if it actually happens, is going to be Merritt Jr.'s grandmother. She claims she was on the phone with him on August 29th, which is one of the days that he's accused of one of those shootings. She also claims that she could hear his kids in the background. Kim?
Yeah, and Mary Ellen, court starts at 1:30. ABC 15 will be there covering all of this in live reports. Thank you so much. Also,